QPTV Radio
is on the air, providing community-centered programming from Queens Public Television in New York City. QPTV Radio offers an interesting and eclectic mix of unique content, from QPTV's original podcasts to audio versions of our award-winning television programs. Listen to QPTV Radio at qptv.org or download the Live 365 app on your mobile device, and you can listen to QPTV Radio on the go.
You're watching QPTV Daily Social Live. QPTV.org's live daily today, James. I'm still having a little bit of technical issues on my end, but let's get started. Go to QPTV.org to access our COVID-19 resources panel. One great link we have is to the nyc.gov COVID-19 citywide information portal's resources for New Yorkers section. These resources can offer support for food, employment, health, insurance, housing, and more. We have a ton of resources, information, links, and videos on COVID-19, and especially COVID-19 in Queens. QPTV's own Queens Conversations and Queens Perspectives has an ongoing series of episodes focusing on COVID in Queens. Go to qptv.org to check it all out. Watch Queens virtually celebrate Black History Month in style as we honor community leaders and brilliant students who exemplify everything that makes our borough great. Featuring keynote remarks from New York State Attorney General Letitia James. Make sure you watch the virtual Black History Month celebration hosted by Borough President Richards right here on qptv.org. Also, you'll want to celebrate Black History Month with Queens Public Television as TV host Rosalind Nieves spotlights the legendary Keith David.
Celebrate Black History Month with Queens Public Television as host Rosalind Nieves spotlights the legendary Keith David. Sunday the 28th at 1 p.m. on Spectrum Channel 34 and 1995, RCN Channel 82 and Verizon Channel 34, and at 10 p.m. on Spectrum 1997, RCN 85 and Verizon 37.
And of course, we're all over social media. And we want to make it easy for you to find us. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. You could always email us at media@qptv.org. Your questions, comments. Yeah. Want to say hello? Want to know how to watch, learn, and create? All that good stuff. And all the programs, besides the original QPTV programs that you see here and on the website, if you tune into our channels, you can see all the programs that QPTV has to offer. From the people like you who are watching at home, who decide to pick up a camera and a microphone and let their voices be heard, speak out for the community. And we invite you. And if you're not a Queens resident and you have something to say that you think Queens residents should hear, we invite you to provide us with that content as well. We'll tell you a little bit about that later. You're watching Daily Social Life. Get all the latest updates and news from QPTV. Subscribe to our newsletter right now. Go to qptv.org/newsletter. In 2018, Vaughn College hosted its annual International Drone Day event, where members of the college Unmanned Aerial Vehicle UAV Club welcomed the public and shared their excitement and knowledge of unmanned aerial vehicles. It was a hands-on, high-flying experience. International Drone Day is a worldwide event where over 150 cities simultaneously celebrate drones, and their uses. This global experience is a collaborative effort that was started 3 years ago, plus to educate the public, media, and local governments about the incredible ways drones are used for good in our society, such as in search and rescue, conservation, agriculture, sport, and film. Let's take a look at this episode of Around Queens.
International Drone Day, celebrated around the globe, and it's meant to take back the word drone as something more positive. So this is actually, I think, our third or fourth year celebrating this, and it's an opportunity for our Unmanned Aerial Vehicle Club to really show off their talents, but also to invite the community in, because you can't fly within 5 miles of an airport. So in Queens, since we have both JFK Airport and LaGuardia Airport, it's difficult to find spaces to fly.
We have a lot of events going on in the hangar, flying events, and we have a whole bunch of engineering workshops where you build the drone, you design it, and then you program it. So we teach you not only how to fly, we also teach you if you break it, how to fix it.
Every day we have workshops. We try to change them from year to year. So one of them that is very common for public actually to join is how to build your own drone. So we get a small setup for people as young as like 8 years old to actually put it together and have a feeling of what electronics and what mechanical system that we need to have.
It was tough at first. I thought I was gonna crash everywhere, but I crashed a few times and it felt good. It was like, I've never been to this place and I like flying drones because I had two, but they broke.
I like that I got to fly 2 drones, which is my dad's and the little drones over there. I'm looking forward to building a drone with my best buddy.
There definitely is a spike in drone purchases because it's gotten so much easier to fly and much cheaper to purchase. And typically all it takes is, let's say for example, you go out to the field and a friend of yours says, hey, you need to try this. You're like, oh no, I don't want to, I'm afraid, I think I'm gonna crash it. But then you realize how easy it is to fly, and then immediately you go out and you get one. And then you become that first person you talk to who let you fly that drone, and then you get everyone else hooked on it. So essentially that's what ends up happening. And being that it's so easy to fly, it just encourages people to want to go out. So yeah, there's definitely a boom, and it's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going for sure.
We have 12 brand ambassadors from 10 different countries around the world, and that's growing every single day. Our mission is to educate and inspire more women to join the UAV industry. So our vision in the future is to reach out to girls, and we actually have an extension, Girls Who Drone, and we hope to have workshops and after-school programs where we can reach girls at a younger age. There aren't very many women flying, and I actually learned that from other women reaching out to me, asking me questions, and I realized that there was a need for a community where we can talk to each other, learn from one another, and even go fly with each other.
Today, we celebrate the first African-American man to be elected to the office of Queensborough President, who brings us hope and is making a difference in the borough of Queens. Queensborough President Donovan Richards. A man has not held the seat since 1986, and you're following behind Claire Schulman, Helen Marshall, Melinda Katz, and acting Queensborough President Sharon Lee. How did you feel when you won, and when did you know you wanted a career in politics?
Oh, I had big hills to fill, is what I say. When we think about the 4 last dynamic woman who held this seat, and it's truly an honor to be here as the borough president, and as you alluded to, the first Black man to hold this seat, which if you told me coming up that I would ever ascend to becoming the borough.
Behind the Q offers a behind-the-scenes look at QPTV, as well as a talented community of people that make it tick. This clip features dedicated QPTV master control operator, Pedro Castano.
My name is Pedro Castano, and I'm a master control operator here at Queens Public Television. As a master control operator, I'm here to get your programs on the air and for video and audio to be at its best. Watch, learn, create. We are QPTV. And you're watching Behind the Cue.
And I want to ask you a question. Who's better, you or Ruben, in playback?
Where is this?
You chicken down on that one.
So I have to admit, today is going to be one of the shorter shows because of this technical issue that we're having here. But it's a daily show. So we're bringing you Daily Social Live daily, as much as possible. There'll be times where we have to not be daily, but we're doing the daily right now. And next week, we'll have more coming up. We'll hope to get you more information about resources for COVID-19, vaccinations, testing, and any sort of help that you might need if you're going through any serious issues or financial straits dealing with the crisis that we have. And we'll be talking about Queens neighborhoods. We'll be bringing you more classic and new content from QPTV's amazing award-winning production team. And we'll be having more of this show. We'll be having a lot more original segments for this show as we go along. Right now, we're working things out, and it's a lot of fun. Even these technical issues present challenges that you're forced to meet, and they also sometimes result in a lot of benefits. So you learn a lot, but I'm happy to do it, and I can't wait to come back next week. So thank you for tuning in to Daily Social Live from QPTV. And we'll be back next week with more of what you should know from Queens Public Television. And we can't do this without you. In fact, we are here for you. We want you to become a part of our in real life social network. Go to qptv.org to find out how to watch, learn, create with QPTV. Tell all your friends about us. Share and subscribe. Stay safe and be well. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week.